Oh, okay, so how did we... Oh, we've got a major cloggage going on here. What is my camera on this end? Okay, let's give it up here. Okay, see if that helps. Is that better? There we go. It's just cleaning up the little back screen there. Oops. And my little dude here, my little stand here looks like a little dude with these little feet are sticking out of the front of the TV, right? You don't know what little animal's back there holding that TV up for you, right? But it is a little animal. You can see his feet, two little brown feet. And no, not really. I was just kidding. I know, just joking. Don't take it so seriously. Don't take me seriously. When I'm having a good day and I wake up to a good vibration, even though I didn't get to rest last night because I was busy doing things on making dream catchers, and I get carried away with it. And it's like, what was I doing? Like I can sit up and do like hours of of work so long as it's work, and it's not really too much playtime when you're working, when you want to be working all the time. If I had a choice to be working full time or extra overtime, I would not have any qualms or questions. But it goes in cycles, so it wouldn't be long before I would get terminated from that as well, right? But I take it each day as it comes. It depends on how bad this medication is going to actually be in the long run. But I think it's just the matter of seeing the doctor, get my medicine changed because it's not doing me any good. It's actually causing. Well, it does. It helps. Like, don't get me wrong. I get some help from it and relief from it. But for you know, the amount of relief that I'm seeking, I'm just not getting that. But that's okay. We manage to get through every day. Otherwise, we'll take a couple naproxen that the doctor ordered and go from there, right? Okay, so we're gonna check this guy over this way instead. We get a better, stereo going. All right, what's going on out there? I'm just gonna pin back my doors here. Hang on, you guys, so I can see who's at my door here. Knocking around out there. Where did this one go then? Well, I don't know. All right. Alrighty, we're back in business, people. All right. It is nipply out there, Muse. Very, very cold. Oh. More stuffed up, which is nothing new. What I'm gonna do here is, why is it going like that? Like, I can't understand. Hang on. There we go. Sitting here kind of getting everything done. I didn't even know I was live. Like, seriously? I didn't even know, you guys, I even started the stream yet. Oh. Spider webs and stuff. All right. So, good morning, everybody. How are we all doing? My hair is just like, But, no, I had not slept yet. I went and worked on a few other things tonight, last night. You know, with between the dream catchers and, you know, trying to build a website, keep everything going, plus now starting a Facebook page. You know, it's time consuming, and you know, before you even have a chance to even notice, it's already like past. Like, you've gotten so much done, but it just doesn't feel like it. Like, your energy doesn't feel good. Hang on one sec. Okay, there. So we're gonna start with we usually do an energy reading. I'm not really I don't know how to say it. I don't know if you guys want your readings done. We'll see what the cards have in store first, and then we'll see if anybody's resonating with them. I have an appointment at 9:30 though with one of our subscribers for a reading. So that's going to be good. I'm really excited, looking forward to that. We're going to do it over Google Hangouts, so it will be live with her. I'm not going to pre-record anything. When I do somebody's reading, I do it with you, interactively, whether it be on YouTube or in like a chat messenger or something that we can, kind of be at least connected on a spiritual level or a vibration anyways. I get talking too fast too. So how's everybody been so far? We've got 2 for 1 Tuesday. That means you buy one, you get one free. You can gift it to someone, or you could, have a bonus for your friend. Maybe the girlfriend wants one, and you can send her, you can gift the secondary pass to, like a friend that you want to take with you to the journey or wherever it's supposed to be for. I didn't really look closely at them yet, but yeah. So if you make it into the draw, that's awesome, and good luck with it, right? Good luck to all of you that, enter any kind of draw today. It's like, it's supposed to be like, what is it? We're supposed to go back in time to when we were, till we were since we were young. And I noticed, like, with me, and this just stepped into my mind this morning, and I was actually really thinking about it. Thinking about all the experiences that I did have through my life. I do remember some of the people that I've known for years and years and years. I don't know, I just pick up on their vibration, and it's bizarre because I could be sitting here, but yet pick up the vibration from my daughters or my sons or my partner, and be able to, kind of have a, kind of a little grip into this reality that so many people are trying to get out of. I don't understand why you'd want to get out. And why not just enjoy what time you have here? Like, seriously, you don't only get one chance to be here. Who knows what happens if we really do go back to the dust and we just, as beings, we just give right up and there's no reason to keep us around, kind of thing. And so we just decay, right? That's how come, that's why you can say that, how I was going to word that just screwed up on me totally. It's not what I was trying to do. But there was that one cemetery that I really wanted to go and do. That still, I totally just remembered about it. But I'm at a loss for words for this energy. It's a very slow moving energy. It's not very active. It's like, and it felt like there was people standing around me, from, hanging out in this chair. And I was ordering my groceries online, and I kept feeling this energy going back and forth behind me, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then he would follow me into the room again. So that's because, and it's freaky. Okay, it just will blow your mind off if you were here. It did for the first time I ever experienced it, but after that I kind of figured out how to, make the energy work and be able to have him or her, reside here, wherever here is in their dimension, right? We could be sitting in the middle of a cornfield for all I know. It's like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. Look at all the cornfields around you, and you're falling asleep in the pansies and the daisies and everything, and you're just like, oh no. But then you get, a snowfall and you wake up. Like, you get some snow, you wake up, right? Cocaine, does that have any resonance with anybody? The white powder stuff is really good to have. So promoting drugs in their movies. Plus whatever else they're, sending out to the universe to, kind of get it delivered to whoever needs it, right? And I'm talking about the good karma. I'm not talking about the bad karma. That bad karma can take care of itself. But helping others understand that they are worth it, right? All right. Yes, Evelyn, we are still doing it. Good morning. We're doing it at, what did we say, 9:30? We're going to do it through Hangouts or whatever. I think it's going to be a lot easier to communicate. Like, I prefer to have, like, a conversation where there's somebody that you can hear that's giving you feedback, or it's somebody that, just doesn't really talk, right? You don't know. So hang on a minute here. I'll be right back. Before my nose stuffed out here. So I got all my house cleaning done. Now the only part I have to do is my table here. My partner has his half of the table for all his stuff. I keep mine all on this side of the table. I've kind of downsized a bit of, things that are on my side. Mine are just for tarot reading and everything, but we were going to have this table sit up in the back, but we still haven't finished painting it. So maybe that's what I'm going to get doing today after my dentist appointment. Come back home and start doing some painting because it's not getting done. It's not. So I know that I'm probably going to have to be the one that gets the motor or the fire burning under his ass. A flame about this high would be just perfect. Word of the day. What was the word of the day? We were having a good laugh about this morning when he woke up. We were having words of the day, and I can't remember them. I told him I wanted to write them down, but he just kind of distracted me, so I wouldn't, get it down. He's one of the opposition of what we're trying to achieve here. He's not where? He's not anywhere here. Like, how do you fix it? How do you fix somebody that's not even... They're here, and they're here, but they're not here. Does that make sense? Only to the selected few that'll make sense. That's no skin off my nose. But no, I was going to actually drop off my laundry there and then go get my eyebrows done and then go downtown and then, do a couple other little errands that I had to run today and just enjoy the day. And like I said, I went to bed, I don't know, I must have slept for maybe 2 hours between like 4 and 6:30, and then I was up, which, it doesn't bother me much that I can't sleep because when I want to sleep, I'll sleep, right? So we'll get started with your reading and see how it goes. So here we go. And here's some tissue just in case you get soppy eyes. Okay, so don't cry. Don't cry from the Argentina. Ew. I heard a really cool song yesterday. I can't remember. I got to start writing this shit down for you guys because every time I want to share it, I can never remember where it was or how I heard it or where I heard it. But it gets, I don't know, it just feels feels strange, like it's feeling awkward, but not really argue. It's almost like me and him just met for the first time. This is what we're experiencing, okay? Forget the last 5 years that we've been together, but now it's going to go into the next 5 years. He's looking more forward direction, which is good. I'm happy. And, whatever choice he makes, whether he goes back to work doing iron or rebar, where he's got the bum shoulder and he can't pack, any wands, any of the ones that, that we get thrown at us. But he's able to carry his own. On that note, he's able to manifest quite well. But that's his job, right? That's what works for him. No. She's ripping out all the filling at the bottom of my door. We had to put some of that spray foam and then cut it off, but she's trying to claw through the spray foam to get outside. But she doesn't need to be out there right now. We heard coyotes out here. That must have been just after I got up. Not that there'd be any now, but we've seen them running through the park before during daytime, right? They're very, how do you say? They're not as... It's almost like they're becoming domesticated animals. You know what I mean? Like living in the confines of a city that, not your natural habitat. I feel that, if you have like a billy goat or anything like that, it should stay, in its prime environment, like its own personal environment, whatever it is that makes that baby or that monkey or that, baby of the week, whether it be a hippopotamus or a rhinoceros, just having that sanctuary for them to go to is a bonus. So we're going to get going here. Just like make sure everybody's here before I get started, because I hate when people are popping in and out. I don't like the pop-ins and pop-outs. Okay. We might take out the goddess deck today. And if we need verification, we'll use our Witch's Tarot for verification. We want to see how women are holding their own. How are the masculines getting along with the feminine part? What's in store for the male that is fearful of becoming like having some energy that's not normal to what he generally likes, right? So let's get a feed for the situation here. Past, present, fortune. Okay, so we got 4 cards to draw from. So we got card 1, card 2, card 3, card 4, and give me 1 outcome card, please, for spirit, please. And there we go. There's your outcome card. Only I saw it. I didn't read it though. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the detail in it. All right, so let's get that put away. That can go there as well, and let's get underway here. I might need my glasses a little bit here. Where did I put them now? Oh, they're there. That's like the lady that's looking for her glasses and they're on top of her head, you know, in the commercial. Yeah, these are my trusty little broke me down little glasses, but I'm gonna get nicer ones next weekend. Yahoo! All right, so going to go. I will see you at 9:30. Yes, you will, Miss Evelyn. You will definitely see me or hear from me for sure. I will give you a call a little bit closer to 9. Like I said, you know, you never know what's going on in my life. I could end up getting a phone call that needs to have a reading done or something. So if I'm not there, I'll send you a text message and let you know that I'm just doing whatever I have to do to finish dealing with that customer, and then I'll be on my way. Okay, so let's see what the bottom of the deck has for you first. We're going to do this backwards. Usually we go reading, then the outcome, and then we do, you know, the actual situation that's going on after this kind of turn, you know. No, you don't know. Because I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, because, you know, you got to have an outcome card for anything to be working, right? You got to be working. You got to be working on things. It's a matter of growth and being spiritually sound when you're asked questions. You know, it does give you more knowledge. It does. It opens up memories for situations that you haven't even put away in this lifetime. Dimensionally, please. So I'd like one more card, please, Spirit, guides, our ancestors. One more card, please. What are we going to have today? Hopefully we have some good messages today, because we want good. We don't want no more negativity. I've had enough for like a month now of the negativeness. You know, so I'm good. I got my dose of it. My dose booster of the juicer. But you know, it's healthier. You know, you're getting all your essential vitamins. Like I'm oh, okay. We're sliding in there. They're gonna slide in just before the outcome card. Okay? That's what they're doing. We had a little card flip over here. What's this little card doing over there? Oh. What's going on here, people? Okay. All right. So let's see what your other cards have to say. Ooh, okay. So let me figure this out, because we've got a lot of. We have a very active person here. Somebody that wasn't in the past, like because they had suffered like an injury. And has regained their ability to dance. All right, let's. Okay. See, I gotta get my contacts. I really do. Okay, so first of all, this is a good one. This is an awesome way to start your reading. Okay. It's been humbling to you. This experience has absolutely humbled you to the extent of, you know, humbleness and worrying about fellow man and people that are enter your life for even just a brief moment at a bus stop or in the mall in the checkout line. You know, so all these certain places that, you know, you can meet and interact with people and not and not, no, fuck my hair. Ah. Um, and not feel like you're ever without, because you always have something beside you, like a spirit guide. You know what? How do you call them? An archangel could be watching over you, but I believe that it would be probably. See, I see the whale. The whale's kind of departed, leaving you there. Okay, it came. You asked to go to this certain spot in the city, and leave you there. You stayed there, so that there goes the whale off into the background, um, and ready to you know, just forget it. Like you're just feeling so down on yourself. Maybe this is a good thing that this Mr. Big Whale left, that you weren't having to be so reliant on a cohabitating with an water energy, is what I'm seeing there. It's not like you're going to have a white humpback or anything showing up in your backyard. You know what I mean? So the thing is, you got to understand you do have an infinite supply, but when you start getting greedy, things may change for you in the outcome um, situation. Um, so just be aware of that if you're taking more than what you can give. Even spiritually, like repaying the universe for what it provided you. As say you needed groceries, or something came about that you sent vibration to the universe. And when John, my partner, does it, he actually can manifest things, and it's bizarre. Absolutely, it's heartfelt. That we live a straight up life to the best of our abilities every day, right? That's what we do as human beings. We are raised to do the best that we can do and be part of the community, and be as one with them. Um, so it's time to just take a rest. Spend some time resting up. You need to relax, get some sleep. That sounds like my card. Relax, just sleep on it. Okay, whatever decision that you're trying to mull over in your head, allow it to stay there, and just kind of check in with it every couple hours. Say, is this still really what I'm thinking? Has it changed? Has the theory of being with this person changed, or has it become more intimate? That's the question you want to ask: is, are you becoming more intimate with this person that's providing this information? Like, because you can see the whale down here, right? There's that little whale down there, right? He's ready to come and spray, or have some fun with people standing at the edge of their aquarium and not realizing that this little guy spits. No, I'm kidding. I'm just telling you a story because I'm tired. No, I'm kidding. I see that the energy portion of you is very in tune and vibrating at the same level as this person that you want to connect with, that you've known for some time. Um, and they'll make an offer. If you put a lot of energy into thinking about somebody a lot, and you just run into them at the grocery store, or you experience them. Oh, my hair. Um, Anywhere. You can experience them on the bus. You can experience it on the train. You could experience it, in a carpool, and just never know who you're sitting next to, right? Um, but it's nice to have that. You feel comfortable. You're feeling safe. You don't have to worry too much about having to be, worried about getting robbed. Like in India, that's what they do worry about. They worry about that a lot. So the infinite supply, you're supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Okay, so that's the one that is great to have, to be the first card, because it does tell you that you can have access to as much as you need to get and resolve the situation, whether it be in physical sense, or just making amends uh, verbally to the universe, and forgive the person for what they've done. Still working through some of the issues that I have. I haven't really decided to really look at any of them overly, like over, like, I don't know. It's very hard. It's difficult. So when you can come from that infinite supply, it gives you a bit of a safety net, for whatever's, see here, you're trying to balance on the ice and have a good time, enjoying yourself, and just free. You see the northern lights, on top of a mountain, just being fabulously enjoying everything. Um, so cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So always be in check with what you're doing, or if you say you're doing a reading and things are getting a little bit kind of, how would you say, awkward or weird, or just drop it. Just cut the reading there and say, if you want more information, you can ask me later, because it might be personal issues that the person doesn't want anybody else knowing. So I respect that. I totally respect that. Um, okay, and then we have focused intentions in reverse. You're not really taking the advice that so many people are giving you as far as um, putting it as part of your routine, right? This has to start being a situation that you can uphold, right? That you're expected to uphold. And then you have be strong. You're stronger than you think you are. Your strength and assures a happy outcome. So have faith in it. Like seriously, start thinking positive. Who cares if it's just, you know, it's just some guy that you met. You were with him for 5 years. Big deal. Time to move on. If it's boring, then leave. Blah blah blah. I've been there. I've done it. I've even left my own husband at times because I felt like I could be better off on my own. Well, to certain extents, yes. To other extents, no. Okay. I wouldn't sacrifice it to have to be in his life again. I wouldn't. But if it's what it took to get my children, well, then I would, I guess. I don't know. It's a kind of a touchy subject, but I'm just worried about my kids. That's the only thing I worry about. I don't worry about him or anything or his girlfriend that he has. It's only like 25 and he's like 46. It's as old as my daughter almost. They're like 4 years apart from my eldest daughter that's now 24. So, goes to show, right? He's having a midlife crisis. Ha ha ha. So express yourself through creative activities. So meaning, go and enjoy an art gallery exhibit. Maybe go into like a picture shop in the mall, or just go and have a good time and just go and experiencing things. You can go down to Granville and experience some entertainment, maybe an adult, thing. I don't know, whatever it floats your boat. Right. So the outcome, and then we have Rhiannon, so sorceress. She's lending an ear to what's going on within the universe, and she's going to be assisting others that are doing it with great intention and not for bad intention. She's got like a little tether and everything coming from behind her back up to wherever she came from, but not on top of that hill. But you see how she's tethered herself into our dimension. That's what it's like when you basically you're astral gliding and stuff. You have this ability, and this is what happens, right? But they get a little bit nervous when that shit starts to happen, because then they start thinking that you're kind of a witch or a sorcerer that can create upheavalness and just rock a city like crazy. You know what I mean? But you're not really wanting to pull that power. You don't really want to pull on that power at all. But you do see that you're in a dire strait situation where you're feeling like you have to kind of make a decision now. This is the utmost importance, and you just want to know if so and so was on board with you before you decided to sign this, because you could leave him as your benefactor. Nothing gets done without the eldest of my daughters, which is the most responsible one. That if anything was to happen to me, that she'd be able to handle it. Um, I'm just saying I like to be prepared. So yeah, so with that said and done, the outcome card is inner wisdom. So going within, and just like she said, that will end up being your guides. You need to find out who your guides are, how to interact with them. They will like either interact with you through signs or symbols or experiences or smells, and you all of a sudden you're like in a boot camp all over, and you have to learn, the common way to speak to energy without well, I don't choke. I don't choke because I would rather have the ability to communicate, right? Um, I just drew a blank there. Um, that is so hard to understand sometimes. Like your focused intentions keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you'll make your mark. And they're at a dart or a bow and arrow range right now, shooting off bows. Like, how does that? That's the shit I can't wrap my head around. That is seriously the shit that I can't wrap my head around. That's the only thing that's holding me back right now, is being able to actually understand it. But that just blows my mind that we just did that prior to this reading, and then this comes out after we had done the battle and everything, and on the side of the fence kind of thing, which is she's still on the fence. But she hasn't decided which way or the other. But in the time that you were gone for that little while, getting the meat and everything, she managed to, get the cooking started and the roast and everything ready to go. And he says to her, well, I can give you a hand. You don't just have to ask. She's like, oh, no, no, it's fine. It's fine. That's what we always say. We're the women. We like to keep, our foot in the door when it comes to our kitchen. We like to have our foot in, right? Our input foot in. Okay, so there you go. It just goes to show that if you leave it up to them, okay, and this I'll say this to any man. Okay, so if I left dinner up to them, do you think I would have a healthy dinner when I got home? Do you think I would have a meal that suits me and something that I like? Do you think? Do you think I would actually, if I made a request right now of what I want for dinner, do you think it would show up? Do you think so? Yes or no? How many people think yes and how many people think no? Right, so we'll see. Okay, so your options are dress pants, or I have a dress, a skirt. I have like a long dress except for that one in the summertime. That wouldn't look good. I definitely want something nice. It would be nice. Alright, so I don't know who I'm pulling a card for. I'm just kind of shuffling my deck here, seeing what's going on. See if there's any messages that are going to come through for you guys. And we're just going to... Oh, there we go. There we go. Hathor, receptive. There's a review. So it is... I can't even see that. Where's my... See, I was going for my glasses. Oh, I just hate these things. I found them, but hey. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So that's a good positive note card. Take on this energy for what it is going to be able to help you with. Acknowledge that it's there. Appreciate it and give it thanks for being there and to be able to help you out with these situations on a spiritual note as well. Okay? So... all right, so you can phone me either on that one line or the other. It doesn't matter which one you phone on. Where are we here? Where are we here? Okay, so we've got Hathor. So who is Hathor in this book of... Let's look her up. So we know what the energy, the female energy is going with. Oh, well, I didn't know that. Is an Egyptian goddess associated later with Isis and earlier with the Sekhmet of eventually was considered the primeval goddess from whom all others were derived. She is usually depicted as a woman with a hand of a cow, or a head of a cow, ears of a cow, or simply cow form. Hathor is a major goddess in the ancient Egyptian religion that played a wide variety of roles. As a sky deity, she was the mother and consort of all sky god hours, Horus and the sun god Ra, both of whom were connected with kingship, and thus she was a very symbolic mother of the early representatives of the pharaohs. Wow, that's crazy. And then people right in there, like, and then they wonder why everything is Mandela when you can go and edit a document that's like on the YouTube. It's part of Google, and they allow you to just go up and change it. I guess so. And there's nobody here, so I guess I get to go. Nobody's here to listen. Okay, that's fine. I'll go out with a bow. Not a problem. So, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, a wonderful night. And if you guys happen to come back to see this video, I'll be sure to leave a comment in the description box again. But it just got really quiet in here. There was nobody here. It just was like eerie quiet. So I'm just going to take... Oh, I'm just going to go and be myself for a bit. Okay, I'm going to get myself meditated and ready for your reading at 9. So I'm going to be off doing that. I got to get moving. Today's going to be a busy day, hopefully. Another busy day, for me anyway, to get things done. So I got to get the jive out and start moving. Like, trucking. Woo! All right, so that is your oracle reading for the day. We'll touch back later in the evening to see how things are going with everybody. Coming into March, or we're coming close to March now. We're gonna be we're just on its heels. There's definitely gonna be possible more snow, I would imagine, right? All right, so that's it for today, people. I'm putting this stuff away. Well, I'm doing with it what I will. Yeah, we didn't even do a smudge anyway today. I hate the smell of candles when they're like out, right? It stinks. These ones aren't so bad. Like they've got a bit of a mellow taste to them. They're just bizarre. So yeah, so that's done. Let's finish my coffee. All right, so everything's well packed up, you guys, ready to relax, and we're gonna start another live. That's just gonna be a hangout kind of thing. If we want to go to Discord to hang out, I think that would be a little more private for the channel, and we can, don't have to share a lot of information out there that, the trolls can get a hold of or whatever, and make your life a living hell. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to sign over here. I'll post a link for where you can join, or just look for me. You'll find me on somewhere on this YouTube channel thing. I'll be somewhere. All right, so I'll be somewhere and you'll be somewhere, and we'll all meet at somewhere. All right, so that's it for today. I will talk to you all in a few hours. Don't forget, treat each other with respect, be an honorable, upstanding citizen of your country, and keep the truth